Hope everyone's doing okay. I've missed you all. Welcome to our editorial meeting. So I just kind of wanted to remind y'all about your stories for the social distancing. The rough draft was due on Monday, and we're still working on our final draft now. And then also there are some new assignments that Mr. Nichols and I have for you. They're both going to be really fun, but one of them is in even writing. So I want y'all, your first assignment is to make a playlist. You don't actually have to create it, just type up a list of songs that you're listening to right now that's kind of getting you through this time. And then when it's done, send it to me and I will check and make sure that it's clean, meaning no references to drugs, alcohol, or sex. Just keep it clean, y'all. And then I will create it on our Spotify page. As you may remember, Liz and I spoke about how we had staff playlists last year. And that'll be like that, except you can choose as many songs as you'd like, but I'd like at least 10, please, y'all. And then our second assignment that is new is Mr. Nichols came up with the idea of spring break at home. So what does spring break look like with stay-at-home orders? Like I used in my last video, my family and I get out my dad's golf clubs and hit golf balls in the backyard. Or you may have a kiddie pool that you're filling up for yourself, or a sibling, or you may have a real pool. So just kind of go about and see how students are spending their spring break when they cannot leave their house. The final draft for our social distancing stories are due on Wednesday, which is today. So please turn that in now if you haven't already. One more thing I would like to add is that our final drafts are due for the social distancing story is due on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday we're just going to be doing our final touches. And on the stories, like getting pictures, obviously at home, getting pictures the best you can, asking your friends that you interviewed for them to send some pictures of themselves to you. And also, right after that, we're going to be going into spring break next week. So the spring break story you can start on it if you're done with your social distancing story, and if you feel compelled to go ahead and start. If not, you can wait until after spring break or during spring break or whenever you want, y'all. And the playlist, just get it into me as soon as possible. No rush though. Take your time, get a good list of songs that you like, and just, yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Kiersten. I wanted to add to what Kiersten had said about the due dates. As of Tuesday, when I filmed this, there were still a few of you who hadn't turned in your rough draft, had turned in partial work, raw transcripts, or just sloppy work. In most cases, I just returned them to you with instructions to fix or rewrite. I wanted to let you know, though, that I do understand the stress and difficulty that you all feel. And because I'm a teacher who cares about his kids, I do sympathize with you for the struggles that all of you are facing. I also know that some of you may be facing additional challenges or stresses unrelated to the coronavirus. And finally, I know that this is an elective class and that you should and must prioritize your core classes. That being said, as a teacher, I want to try to get the best work out of you that I can to help you grow as writers. So I will be demanding about the quality of your stories. I want you to give me the best you got, but I realize that best may not be the best of a few weeks ago. So do the best you can under the circumstances, and I will be understanding. I won't let anybody fail unless you just completely check out. One last thing. I know how difficult it is to stay positive under the current circumstances. But that's exactly why we're writing these stories, to lift people's spirits and to show them that the sun is still shining, good things are still happening, and that we are a smart and resilient people who are finding ways to shine our light in the midst of this darkness. A few of your stories are focused more on the scary stuff, the challenges and the frustrations, on the negative. Well, I think everybody's pretty much standing in scary and negative up to their chins or above. They don't want more data about how bad it is or how bad it could get. They want relief from all that. Make your stories uplifting, hopeful, and positive, because that is who we are. I won't have a video for tomorrow, but I will continue to read your drafts, and I may return them to you for rewrites more than once. I don't want to post anything on the website that isn't going to help people. I will have a final video on Friday to go over housekeeping issues and say a last goodbye. I hope you watch it. You will not have to do any work for me over spring break, so let's check in one last time. So long.